Hey, hey, hey!
So we're going to go back to where it all began.
St Andrews. It holds a little special place in our hearts. And because it was a stomping ground, not just in our hearts, if you know what I mean.
In other people's hearts too. We're here at the Old Course Hotel, the grassroots of my fitness development, I would say.
Yeah, I think I've been in a hotel once.
Have you?
Yeah, that's it. Once.
Ah, well, I've been in one too many times, I think. So, back in 2004, I came to work here when I was still at college. Worked here for a couple of years, went away, came back freelance.
I think everybody's seen the little bridge though, right? We had to walk over that, just had to.
It's one of the most photographed bridge. Brides and everything get their photo taken on that. So, we had to walk. In all my days, I've never walked over it sober, except for today.
And we're at St Andrews Bay with Fairmont Hotel.
The second best hotel.
Well, this is where Prince William and Kate came to train when they were in St Andrews, so technically it's got royal approval. No, so this is where I came. This is where again developed my skills as a personal trainer, nutrition coach,
As a charming young man.
and as a charm. I practice my charm all right. So a nice wee day trip to St Andrews for us.
It's really nice getting out into the water and just walking out as far as you can. I like to get out so there's nothing in my peripherals but sea.
Yeah, you feel free,
Yeah.
right?
Free in the sea.
Yeah, I mean, when you're actually swimming in the sea, that's when you really feel free, but it's also you feel vulnerable. It's really good for the ego actually. And it's like, yeah, I might be a big man, but you know, not as big as the sea.
Well, back when
Tell you, away you go.
girls, back when in my rugby days, I was quite a hard tackler, and we used to do a spear tackle, which when you just absolutely nailed somebody. And I remember I was on holiday, and I was like, I'm going to spear tackle a wave. Didn't really think the mathematics of what water cubed is. A metre square or metre cubed of water weighs a ton, I think literally. And I tried to spear tackle it and paggered myself, nearly got concussion. I won't do that again. So humbling, shall we say?
Yeah. So it's nice to come back to your roots. I mean, we both started, actually that's a lie, I started in Glenrothes, but it was very short-lived, and then we both came to St Andrews to the different hotels. And it's nice to come back where you really learn the tricks of the trade.
What's that saying? I was going to say cut your cloth, but it's not that. What's that saying they use with tradesmen when you...
The cut of your cloth?
It's not when you cut your cloth. You people that kind of do the basics. You're like a plumber when they're an apprentice. They
learn the... I say the tricks of the trade.
Tricks of the trade, but
yeah.
Anyway, I think if you know what I'm talking about, there's a term that's it's either like cut your cloth or something, and it means when somebody's done their time, they've got the initial bit out of the way, and then they can go on to bigger and better things. Cloth. There's something.
But yeah, love the sea. It's very refreshing, isn't it?
The sea air, the sand, the ducks.
Although when we went in the water, like we're not gonna worry too much about the waves and whatnot until you're after. You really want to enjoy it when you're in there, but the waves come up onto the kilts and you're kind of like, yeah, this is going to be a nightmare when I sit down in the sand. Now you've got a sandy kilt and it's just uncomfortable, especially when you're not wearing underwear and you've got sandy things.
There was a big wave that caught my big thing.
Oh, your big thing, did
I was
you?
like, ooh, champion!
Did it cut your cloth, did it?
It cut my cloth, it cupped my cloth. That's going to annoy me now. It's not cut your cloth, down your graft. It's
Down your throat.
sharpened your teeth is another one.
Cut your teeth? I don't know.
There's a term and it means, because like most tradesmen will talk about, you know, back when I worked here, and I basically means learning your trade. You whatever the fucking word is, the phrase. I mean,
Answers on a postcard, please, folks.
Do you know what? A bunch of people put in the comments and they'll help me out, and that much appreciated.
Yeah. Or they're all just. If you don't know what Rab's talking about, just put it into the comments. Bazinga!